yes, Kenyans. The Super Tuesday. Everybody's talking about the Super Tuesday. There are those who are celebrating, and some are crying and cursing the day. The Super Tuesday. So, what is actually this Super Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen? The BBI Super Tuesday is the day that over 24 county assemblies, ladies and gentlemen, debated and endorsed the BBI bill. I'm saying 24 because initially about 12 county assemblies had already debated and endorsed the bill. So on this Super Tuesday, 24 more county assemblies debated and adopted the bill, bringing the total number of county assemblies that endorsed the BBI bill to 38 county assemblies at the end of the day on Tuesday. So somebody might ask, where did this name Super Tuesday come from? Where did this name Super Tuesday, how did it come about? So ladies and gentlemen, maybe in case you don't know, Super Tuesday is a day in the United States of America when political parties conduct their presidential party primaries. The Democrats will elect their presidential nominee or other presidential candidate on a Super Tuesday. Republicans will also elect their presidential candidate through primaries on a Super Tuesday. That's where the name was borrowed from. So, ladies and gentlemen, how comes that over 24 county assemblies all agreed to debate and endorse the BBI bill on the same day dubbed the Super Tuesday? The Super Tuesday. In this channel, ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying that in politics, it's all about plan. It's not thorax and chest thumping. It's about strategy, careful planning, ladies and gentlemen. If we go back to the way other county assemblies were debating and endorsing the BBI report, or rather the BBI bill previously, you find that it was not being given quite a lot of attention. In fact, most media houses were just releasing the news maybe after the prime news. They were just announcing the news after prime news had been announced. So it was not really causing a lot of attention. It was not bringing the necessary attention onto this BBI thing. So maybe the proponents of BBI felt it was wise to create some kind of a euphoria. Some kind of a euphoria. They wanted attention of everybody to be focused on BBI and what was happening on the county assemblies. And they achieved it. They achieved what they wanted, ladies and gentlemen. All media stations were focused on what was happening. In fact, they were bringing it live. Some media stations were airing it live as the MCs debated. It was being aired live and we were being given updates. Kenyans were all fixed on their TV screens. It was creating the good attention that the BBI proponents wanted, ladies and gentlemen. And before I go back, I go to the lessons that we learned on the Super Tuesday. Let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say this. Ladies and gentlemen, politics is a game of numbers, and it does not matter which method you are using. As long as you can get the numbers, then you are playing the right kind of politics. If you can get the numbers, then you are in the political game. There are no excuses in politics. Even if you can score with your hands, That it's a goal. That's politics. The first lesson we learned on this Super Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, is that Kenyans have not come out of their ethnic cocoons. Kenyans still do things along ethnic lines, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just give you one example of something that happened that showed and convinced me that it will take years, or rather centuries, for Kenyans to come out of their ethnic cocoons. Let's go to Nakuru County, ladies and gentlemen. Nakuru County endorsed the BBI report. But if you look at the way they voted in Nakuru County assemblies, then it just tells you that ethnicity is still rife in this country. This thing of hustler narrative, those are just pipe dreams. In Nakuru County assemblies, all the 11 Kalenjin members of county assemblies, all the 11 Kalenjin MCAs, all voted no. All Kikuyu MCAs in Nakuru County Assembly all voted yes. It just tells you that ethnicity is only getting worse in this country. It will take years for Kenyans to come out of these ethnic cocoons. So in Nakuru, Kalenjin, the 11 Kalenjin MCAs rejected the BBI bill. Kikuyu MCAs adopted the BBI bill. Kikuyu with these other small tribes, they ganged up and they passed the BBI bill in Nakuru County Assemblies. That was the first lesson I learned on that Super Tuesday. Kenyans are still in their ethnic cocoons. It will take time, ladies and gentlemen. Another lesson I learned on this Super Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, is that we've just come from 2017 election. It's about 3 years and dynamics have not changed much. In 2017 election, Raila had about half of the country, Uhuru had about another half. So if you combine these two individuals, if you combine Uhuru and Raila, naturally you will say that almost 80% of the country is united. And we saw that today. The rate at which county assemblies were adopting the BBI bill just proves that dynamics have not changed much from 2017 election. If you put the two top leaders in this country together, it just tells you that the people are united. If you unite the leaders, the people are united. If you separate the leaders, the people are separated. Uhuru and Raila controls almost 90%, if not 80%, of this country, ladies and gentlemen. Another lesson I learned on this Super Tuesday. I learned that, ladies and gentlemen, a Kenyan politician does not believe in what he or she says. A Kenyan politician is just the same old dog. They don't believe at all in what they say. Let's go to Murang'a County Assembly, ladies and gentlemen. In Murang'a County Assembly, not even a single MCA opposed the BBI bill. But in public rallies, they were ranting and shouting at the top of their voices on how they were going to kill the BBI bill in the county assembly. Ndindi Nyoro constituency could not even convince Ndindi Nyoro and the Irungu Kangata. In their constituency, Kiharu, they could not even convince one MCA to say no, or rather to oppose this BBI bill. Ndindi Nyoro comes from Murang'a County, Irungu Kangata comes from Muranga County. Alice Wahome comes from Muranga County. The kind of noise they've been making, we were just thinking that at least they could have convinced even one MCA to reject the BBI bill. It was unanimously endorsed in Muranga County Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, in this channel, I've been saying categorically clear that this kind of noise you are hearing in the rallies, it adds to nothing. There is always the silent majority. The silent majority, or rather, what counts is the ballot. Tanga, or rather the Udaku people, the Uda group, they have been making a lot of noise of how they have the people, they have God, and they have been boasting, ladies and gentlemen. How comes at critical time, when they should now show us those numbers of theirs, the numbers fizzles out to zero? Where were Tanga leaders, these ones who have been bragging and boasting, where were they in all these county assemblies? All these county assemblies, where were they, ladies and gentlemen? Where were Tanga leaders? They have been boasting. Where were they? Surely, where were they? On this day, there were some pronouncements made. Anne Waiguru held a press conference and stated clearly that you can rent a Kikuyu, but you will never buy one. That was Anne Waiguru in her press statement after Kirinyaga County Assembly had endorsed the BBI. Kithure Kindike, through his Facebook account, or rather page, tweeted and accepted defeat. He said the majority have had their way and the minority have had their say. That was Kithure Kindiki. He accepted defeat. There is this man called Sankok, this Masai, this disabled man. He also accepted defeat and said it was an overwhelming win. Though some never accepted the defeat. Irungu Kangata, Dennis Itumbi, those ones were crying foul. Irungu Kangata saying MCS does not represent the views of the people. Ladies and gentlemen, politics in Kenya is interesting. So let me say this in finality. Irungu Kangata, you told us you did some survey. Where did you carry out your survey? You told us that out of 10, about 8 are anti-BBI. But what we saw, it was a landslide win. It was a unanimous win. A unanimous adoption of BBI. Irungu Kangata, where did you carry out your research? Where did you get your research from? Where did you carry your research? These are the kind of deceit, ladies and gentlemen, that is just a matter of time before the truth exposes itself. So Tanga on this day of Super Tuesday, they were given a thorough beating. It was a big embarrassment to the Tanga family. And you know, as of now, the counties that have passed the BBI, they are about 38. 38 yes, 1 no. So we are still left with about 8. We are still left with about 8. No, 9. 38, 39. We are still left with 8 county assemblies. So these 8, they are mostly in Kalenjin land. So we are waiting to see. Maybe they can decide to join the winning team, which is also accepted. That is politics. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me leave it there. If you are new here, give this video a like, but don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. God bless you. God bless Kenya.